Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing the changes to Shinobi's backflip in this video. So, Shinobi wasn't exactly 100% nerfed in his backflip. There actually was some undocumented data in the changes to his backflip, which I will be covering in this video. So, Shinobi, as you all know, no longer has hyper armor, so you have situations like this where Shinobi can easily just be hit out of his backflip, and it's fairly annoying, and it isn't always going to work out for Shinobi. However, he still does have the ability to cancel the kick and, or not cancel the kick, but not do the backflip and just simply block the attack after. Now, that does sound a bit harsh because this kind of leaves a question open on why have backflip at all. And it's actually kind of funny because they actually made backflip exactly what every high-level Shinobi main I've asked actually wanted for backflip, and that was they introduced what are called iframes. Now, if you don't know what iframes are, they are special and vulnerability frames that allow people to dodge attacks, even though the animation kind of clips through them. Every dodge has this, and stuff like Sifu's Poise and Nabushi Hidden Stance also has these properties. That's why they dodge attacks. And so you end, because of this, you end up with situations that look like this, where the attack looks like it will clearly hit them, but because the attack was slightly delayed, it doesn't really hit them. And that was because, in this case, the Kensei changed his guard to top after dodging, and that added the extra 100 milliseconds to uh, grant that dodge, where Shinobi was 100% safe in this situation. So this seems to be very well timing based, and it appears to also start at the 600 millisecond mark, as at 550 milliseconds you can get hit out of it, and at 600 milliseconds or 650 milliseconds you completely avoid the attack. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say somewhere around the 600 millisecond mark is when Shinobi actually gains iframes. Now, how long these iframes last is kind of hard to test at the moment because I don't have any buddy to help me test at the moment, unfortunately. But I know it is long enough to avoid most attacks, as well as if the attack does last long enough, it will Shinobi will obviously enter back into his normal guard state and be able to block the attack. So I got the character with the longest lights I could think of being Highlander, as cruel as that sounds. And the backflip starts at this frame and lasts all the way over to here, where Highlander's light animation would have finished, which is about 700 milliseconds. So you have quite a decent bit of headroom there, and if based on this it acts like normal dodges, you have at least 200 milliseconds of iframes. So if you have an opponent that has fairly slow attacks or by any chance dodged a little late, chances are you can use your backflip to completely avoid them. And this is actually fairly fine. What would have been nice is if the iframes came a bit earlier, but this is still pretty fine, as Shinobi, again, still has fast recovery on his kick, so he can still avoid a lot of what comes his way. So this is a very nice middle ground, and forces Shinobi to think, do you want the safety of not being guard broken, but at the same time gain the ability to and try and block attacks? Or no, do you want the ability to not be guard broken, or do you want the ability to block most of the incoming attacks and maybe counter attack them? And this puts Shinobi in a situation where he has to play his cards effectively, which isn't really a bad thing. In fact, I actually consider this a good thing. So, my only complaint here are the fact that iframes don't start sooner, which it's a bit much to ask for, but I mean, at least it lands, it keeps heavies from hitting me, so there's that. And two, that this wasn't actually mentioned in the patch notes at all. Like, this was just, the patch notes made it sound like a 100% nerf, without any compensation whatsoever. So the fact that we got iframes on Backflip is definitely an improvement. If you guys did like this video and you want to see more videos just like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that like button if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see all you dudes in the next one. Bye!